What's up everyone, it's Denny Down Bad, and today we're starting our first playthrough on the channel, which will end up being this game, part of the Mega Man Legacy Collection. I think I'll be doing Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. Probably not going to do the whole thing, but I'll definitely be playing through Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. We're going to start off with Mega Man 1. And I've been thinking about doing this for a while. I just didn't know when or how, but now we're gonna end up getting into it. As you can see, we got Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. This was on the PlayStation Tour. It was on discount at, I forgot when it was, so I just ended up getting it. It says continue game. I had played it, but we're gonna start from the beginning of Mega Man 1. No intro. The other games would end up having intros, but Mega Man 1 did not. You might have seen at the bottom it said rewind. I'm going to talk about that future in a little bit, but no intro. You just pick a boss's level and you end up starting it right to go clockwise, left to go counterclockwise. So we're going to end up starting with Gutsman level. I really didn't know who to start with, but I genuinely start with the first time I played it, Gutsman level. As you can see, jump, fire, left and right. Mega Man, I don't think he had a slide until Mega Man 3. And as you can see, I'm showing off the rewind feature. I'm gonna try not to use that too much, because in the regular Mega Man there wasn't no rewind feature. So I'm just gonna try to use that as little as possible throughout the 3 games I'm gonna play. If you know before that I'm not really good at platforming, but I end up getting through this part without falling off, that's a win for me, because I'm not the greatest platformer. I thought I was gonna fall off right there, but then these little dudes, they're somewhere in the museum where you can look up the Mega Man enemies and their names. I just don't know what these are called, but those were difficult enemies for me, how they just swoop down and just hit me every time. And then we get to the construction dudes that, honestly to me, are kind of just like hammer bros from Mario. They'll just chuck hammers at you in a stationary position. So my thoughts on the original Mega Man, I mean, it's the original. I mean, without this one, we wouldn't have top 2 Mega Man games like 2 and 3. But as you can see, these guys are back and ready to terrorize me. So yeah, the regular Mega Man game, I'd say it's like middle of the pack. It's like I'm obviously not too familiar with the Mega Man series at all. But if I had to place this one, it'd probably be like a middle of the pack game. Maybe a little bit upper echelon even. And this big guy right here, he hits really hard. He took about, like, as you can see right there, about a third of my health, bringing it down to half. And he hits me again right there. So basically, I just said, and he didn't even end up giving me any health, so I just said screw it. Really short level, surprisingly. So we end up going well, we're nearing the boss level actually. So before I get to the boss, I end up farming the little construction hat guys that are, I think they're Mega Man staples. I think you can see them in almost every Mega Man game. I end up trying to farm them for health, but they just keep giving me bonus points. That one gave me an extra life. Got real lucky with that. So tried to end up farming these guys. They kept on giving me points. They didn't really give me too much health at all, so it was unfortunate. But I say Mega Man 1, it's really different. Not different in, say, like gameplay. Like, obviously there wasn't a score in the other Mega Man games. There wasn't certain things and aspects that wouldn't follow, but it's basically Mega Man. And, you know, the Mega Man that most people know and love, See, I end up getting hit right there. So we go into this boss battle against Gutsman with pretty low health. And Gutsman, if you were to fight him with a robot boss weapon, the boss that he would be weak to would be Bomb Man. If you end up fighting Bomb Man and getting his weapon first, as you can see, I die right there because, you know, low health. I wasn't expecting to survive at all. And then as soon as I defeat the first one, he gives me health. Where was that health when I needed it before? But whatever. As you can see how I'm kind of like shooting more rapidly now. I guess in this game, if you hold, obviously we're on PlayStation, so if I held triangle, it does like kind of like a rapid shot, which I don't think regular Mega Man had. Like just empty like all 3 shots that can be on the screen. So fighting Gutsman, as you can see, I'm having issues because I'm not too familiar. Even though it looks really simple, just don't be on the ground when he stomps. But that's really hard when the shockwave lasts almost forever. But as you can see, as long as I have the life lead, I should be fine. And even though I take that hit, we beat him, and that was Gutsman's level. So that's pretty much the end of part 1 here. Kind of a short video, but it is what it is. I'll probably end up combining 2 stages in one next video if it's not too long. But that was Gutsman, and I will see all of you in part 2 where we'll go on to the next either 1 or 2 stages. Goodbye now.